Hello and welcome to 5 Minute Math. Today we are looking at the TEKS tool number line. We are working with solving problems related to TEKS 3.5a and we'll do it in 5 minutes or less. If you haven't done so already, please go ahead and take a moment to pause the video, work this problem out on your own, unpause it, and we will look at our answers together. So we have a parking garage and it has 315 cars at noon, and then we need to use a number line to figure out how many cars are in the garage at the end of the afternoon. So we have a starting number, we have a number line that shows us some directions, and then we could use that to figure out how much it ended up with at the end of the day. So our starting number is 315. So let's go ahead and place that on our number line. And we'll see 315 is going to be between 300 and 400. We can actually get closer between 300 and 315. So it looks like we've got this right here at 315. Now, what's going to be extremely important is that there are two different arrows showing directionality on here. We're going to start with this first one because it's coming from the 315, and that's our starting point. We'll deal with that second one next. But we've got an arrow moving from 315, and it looks like it's going to, let's call this about between 450 and 500, a little bit closer to 500. Right in between would be 475. It looks like that's going to be about 480. All right, so look what we're doing. We're getting from 316 and we're ending up at 480. How do we get from 315 up to 480? Well, we need to add something. So we can tell because our number's getting bigger. We can also tell because of the direction. Since it's moving to the right, when we move to the right on the number line, we are adding something. So what are we adding? Well, we could use our fact families. The other addition sentence we could write is this, but that doesn't help us. We can subtract. We can take our sum and make that our first number, right? Our minuend. And we could take away an unknown to get 315. That doesn't help us. It's this last one that will help us. 480 minus 315 equals my unknown. All right, we can do that. 480 minus 315. That's going to get us our unknown add-ins to finish that fact family. So that's going to be, regroup it. We're going to do 10 minus 5 is 5. Now it's 7 minus 1 is 6. So it's 165. So 165 were added to the 315 to get me up to 480. Let's look at our answers now. So 165 enter the garage. That's add. 165 enter the garage. That's also add. 165 leave the garage. That's subtract. We do not want that. And then another 165 leave the garage. All right, so two of those statements could possibly work with that first direction. We're adding 165. Now, once we get up to 480, look what happens. We're going back to the left. All right, so we are going back towards the left, and we are going to subtract because we're moving to the left. Now, this looks like it ends up at a little bit more, like maybe 480 or 380 or 385. It doesn't really matter, but we can just go ahead and just say that's 385. What we want to do is we want to first figure out the direction. It's moving to the left. And then what does that mean? Well, that means we're going to subtract something. So 480 minus something is going to get us 385. So let's just go ahead and write our fact family. And let's get that 385 swapped out so we can do another vertical subtraction. And if I don't get it exactly, that's fine. We'll just adjust it because it doesn't tell us exactly where we ended up. So that's going to be a 7. That's going to be a 5. We're going to need to regroup again. 17 minus 8 is 9, so 95. So it looks like we are subtracting 95. Now we need to find the matching statement, only A or B. 95 more cars enter. Oh, that's addition. 95 cars leave. That's what we're looking for. Answer is B.